Hello everybody, good morning, hope your weekend was fantabulous. I'm actually doing a video that I did not plan to do 100%, but I thought I owed you guys, my subscribers of the channel here at Sports Talk Network, fans of the Ramble, and also fellow YouTubers, one that wrote a message in my episode from Saturday of the Ramble, where I titled it as I usually do because that's how I do the week of the pay-per-view is the review, or the prediction, of course, and then the week after is the review of the pay-per-view. It's always titled that way with the photo that I used or whatever for what I would say is the #1 title match, which was the Universal title match because the WWE title was not on the line because Kofi lost it at the premiere of SmackDown on Fox. Again, SmackDown is now on Fox, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, Fox channel, the actual Fox channel. It's not hidden on Fox Sports 1 or Fox Sports 3 or Fox Sports Plus or anything like that. Fox channel with Fox Sports, channel 11, channel 605 here locally, Fox. Anyways, there's some shameless plugging in regards to SmackDown. Like, they need this band to help them promote SmackDown on Fox. They did dang well their own right with their marketing team, promotional team. The point is I owe my friend from Everything Pro Wrestling at EPW Show. Follow him on Twitter at EPW Show. Find him on YouTube. Everything Pro Wrestling. His podcast. Like I said, he commented in my last video. Again, he's a friend of the show, friend of mine in general, in life. Love that guy like a brother. He's awesome. But he was like, you didn't talk at all about the show. Nice review in regards to how I didn't. And he's right. It was kind of, I was so much thinking about the draft and about how bad Raw was in its own right and blah, 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 that I forgot to talk about the blah, blah, blah that was WWE Heck in a Cell. It didn't even deserve to be called Hell in a Cell, but WWE Hell in a Cell pay-per-view event. So here, I'm going to just be doing a non-live, using my camera phone here, which I'm trying to do more of, like I talked about in my My Little Pony video I did earlier today. Definitely check that out, Conrad, if you're watching this, to watch about my Hell in the Cell thoughts. Watch the MLP video because I told you so. Well, actually, no, you don't have to do anything I say, but just give it a shot if you want. Maybe at least try it. I was talking about Kyron Chase in it, and hopefully my next MLP video I do in here will have Kyron Chase part of it, if he's available. Point is, let's stay on topic. Let's talk about my deeper thoughts on My Little Pony friend, or not My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Sorry, Hell in the Cell. Hell in the Cell. Hell in the Cell is what we're talking about. Okay. It was what it was. They had only scheduled, what was it, 4 matches? 3 matches? I think it was 3 matches. 3 matches, still Sunday morning. We're waking up that pay-per-view morning, ready for Hell in a Cell, and we have 3 to 4 matches scheduled as of right there. I think it was just 3 on the WWE.com website. And we're like, what the heck? And I was tweeting with a big, large, super thread group of awesomeness that I, yours truly, Stevie K, created on my Twitter handle at @TheRamble_WV. Again, that is @TheRamble_WV. Also, I'm watching Get Up on ESPN right now with the Jets beating the Cowboys. And that's beautiful. Go Packers, go Bills. And other teams. They're not the Cowboys. Okay. Anyways, but yeah. So we had 3 matches at that point that were the only ones that were scheduled. Whoa, look at that camera view. 3 matches that were scheduled at that time. So, what do we do? I thought, and I tweeted out about, hey, why don't they actually use the pre-show for something and not be a total shit show and non-deserving to watch, because sometimes a piece of crap and I only watch to see Renee Young or the other hot chick that's part of it sometimes. But no, it would have been used by actually then having matches being breaking news or backstage stuff like they did with Randy Orton and Ali. But even that wasn't done. You know, what was done was them, as they usually do, promoting their matches through social media and Twitter. Like, okay, I guess, but I don't know. Was that best for business? Maybe not. Maybe. Sorry about moving. I just wanted to sit down here, nice and slow. I just wanted to say that could have been done a little bit better. What they could have done is used all of the pre-show for actual something of merit. But then on the other side, people will say, well, announce the matches before social media or otherwise, and then the pre-show be what the pre-show does and just promotes them. Okay. By the way, that's chocolate milk in there. So you're wondering? Anyways, then we had the pre-show match. Natalya against Lacey Evans. Now, Natalya now is dropped to Raw, Lacey Evans to SmackDown, so that's not going to be a feud. That feud has already been broken up. If it even was going to be a feud, who knows? Well, actually, they know, because it wasn't going to. But Natalya gets the win. Good for you, I guess. Heading into the main show, it starts off, how could we have the Hell in the Cell match? Becky Lynch against Sasha Banks. Now, I did predict Sasha Banks, though I'm not a big fan of hers. I was actually hoping she would lose. But I was thinking of it objectively, and in my prediction show, saying that it probably will be like a Bayley-Sasha Banks teaming of them both being champions on each brand, and you go from there. But that wasn't the case. And Becky Lynch actually did successfully retain her title, and I'm happy about that. Trust me, I am. Sasha Banks being tapped out, she came back, put her already in the title picture, fine. But I didn't think she deserved, truly, as a fan, and my fan side of things, deserved to win the title. I predicted it that way because I thought that's how it was going to go. And Sasha being, let's just simply say overrated jabroni. That would have been one of the things she demanded in regards to if she would come back. Although she was probably threatening to go to AEW, and I would have been fine, go to AEW. You'll be part of that quote-unquote pissant company. And then when it comes under, well, we'll have something for you when you come back. Just like we will for Cody Rhodes, Dean Ambrose, or Jon Moxley. And, Brandy. Anyways, then we have Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan defeating Eric Rowan and Luke Harper. Alright, good. You know, I got that one wrong because I thought Eric Rowan and Harper would get a win here, and then Reigns and Bryan would shut up a feud, like some kind of sting like that, maybe, or not? No? I guess not. And like I said in the pre-show, Randy Orton and Ali, Orton getting Ali's space, so we had the match, pretty dang good match of the night quality and candidate for me. Randy Orton getting the win off of Ali, defeating Ali, but a sick reversal to the RKO by Prince Ali there, or by Ali, getting him over on Randy in that moment. He comes out for the RKO. You can tell, you know, Ali's not coming down with him, as you know, so you think it's a botch, but it's not a botch. It's Ali just handstanding himself pretty much, or a half handstand, and you just, whoop, and then he gets up, and then Randy catches him and plants him with an RKO. Boom. 1, 2, 3, and the win. Randy Orton, there you go. Get the win, and I'm happy for Orton. And now Orton's going to be on Monday Night Raw. That might not be the A show anymore in regards to, you know, how Fox wants SmackDown to be the A show, and I don't begrudge them of that. They paid $1 billion for it. They want their money's worth, as I would if I was a billionaire buying a show of wrestling. Now I'd be promoting it heavy too, especially with me actually being a wrestling fan. You know, not just doing it for business reasons. You know, sometimes with the executives, they just have the shows on their networks because of business reasons, and they see the fandom, and WWE has a great pitch to them in regards to bringing their show to their network. And being that businessman side of things, or business person, because there are women heads of networks. network companies. But point is Randy Orton's on Raw, and I look forward to seeing how Randy Orton does on Monday Night Raw. Heath Slater's going to be on SmackDown, so that's cool as well. Moving forward, we have the Kabuki Warriors defeating Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross to become the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Now, as a Alexa Bliss fan, kind of sucked, but the Kabuki Warriors getting this win on a match that was just created out of thin air. So I thought, okay, probably Bliss and Cross are just going to win. Kabuki Warriors at least getting a chance in, but coming up short again, which is what I thought. But no, they actually won. Now, I think this could also be in response to what happened in AEW in their first women's champion, being of that culture and descent. I mean that respectfully. But no matter what the reason is, Kabuki Warriors are now the new Raw Women's Tag Team Champions. So whatever the true reason is, just like Kofi Kingston in his title reign, Kabuki Warriors, your title reign, no matter how long or how short it to be, they're the Women's Tag Team Champions, which do go to both brands. So how do you build up a feud for that if people are supposed to be separated, like the Kabuki Warriors stay on SmackDown, but at pay-per-views you have them face against a Raw, quote-unquote Raw tag team of Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, or another one, or if Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose stay on SmackDown, then those two stay, however that to be. The point is, there is no invasion angle or anything like that. It can be done now because the wild card rule is over. Thank goodness to the Lord above. But still, that will be interesting to see how that is moving forward. Braun Strowman and the Viking Raiders defeated the OC via disqualification. Not too much to really say about that match. And to be quite honest, I don't care too much of it. So, I mean, Braun Strowman's gonna be doing something in his own right in regards to the pay-per-view that will be on Halloween night, which is also my nephew's birthday. Caden, my nephew, will be turning 2 years old. His birthday is on Halloween every single year, so that's actually easy for me to remember, as his uncle. But anyways, in Riyadh, Crown Jewel, and so we got two celebrities that will be going to be facing WWE superstars. That shall be interesting. But anyways, moving forward, Chad Gable defeats King Corbin. Okay. Charlotte Flair defeats Bayley to become the new SmackDown Women's Champion. I was actually happy to see that. Bayley then has her own temper tantrum, like, oh, why me? Why this be happening to me all the time? Sort of reaction to it. Maybe people already saw the writing on the wall that she probably is going to turn heel on SmackDown. On Friday Night SmackDown on Fox. Again, you can watch SmackDown on Fox now, the Fox channel, not FS1, FS3, FS Plus, actual Fox channel, channel 11, channel 605 here locally for me, in Wisconsin. It's actually on that. Now I know WWE does not need me, former Army dude and general fan of the product, to promote your stuff. You did pretty dang well at Fox, promoting it with your marketing team and PR team and such like that, but just shamelessly plugging it because I love it. I'm looking forward to how Fox does SmackDown, and how SmackDown is in general by the hands of WWE, of course, the company's show. But anyway, Charlotte Flair to become a 10-time women's champion, and I'm proud of that. Now we know what happens during the week, as I talked about already with my podcast on Saturday. Bayley turning heel and becoming the champion again and winning it back. But depending on how the draft goes tonight, para esta mañana, or no, para esta noche, the Monday Night Raw, I'm not saying Charlotte's going to win it back, but if they're both going to be on the show, You never know. Because let's say we have Bailey drafted to Raw while she's the champion, and everybody be like, "Oh no, what does this mean? What the heck's going on? Are we gonna have a tournament? Blah blah blah." And I even tweeted that. Make this thing more interesting. Maybe confusing to people, but I would call it interesting by having that be the case. You know, and then having to have a tournament for the other brand for the new champion. For the new SmackDown Women's Champion. Or you just have Charlotte beat Bailey in a match scheduled after, or maybe right before she's drafted to Raw, let's just say. And then Charlotte wins, and she has been drafted. Like, let's say Bailey and Charlotte are drafted in the same round 2 or round 1. And then a match is made between those two for the end of the night, so the women main event of Raw again, which is now more commonplace than, oh my gosh, it's a big, huge thing. And that's the point, right? The revolution, women's evolution, revolution. And then you have Charlotte win the title back, Charlotte going to SmackDown, and she's been drafted. Bailey staying on Raw, she's been drafted. Bailey can still be a heel. Sasha Banks and Bailey still being their team without being a team. You're still being separated and doing their own thing on Raw and SmackDown. And maybe talking to each other by their satellites or phone stuff. You know, you talk about, real life and whatever. Their real phones, Skyping, FaceTiming in the back. But still, in kayfabe sense of stuff. My point is stuff like that. Like, that would be a little bit creative. Some people may find that weird or corny, but I would at least find it creative. Now back to Hell in a Cell with the main event that was Seth Rollins versus The Fiend Bray Wyatt. Ends in a match stoppage. It wasn't a disqualification. It wasn't a draw. It was just a match stoppage, period. I think that was unnecessary, unneeded. This is a Hell in a Cell match, for gosh darn its sake. And I know I could have used stronger language there, but Conrad and others know how I am in regards to language. Though, if people want to join and be on my show, they do not need to temper their own language. Be you. I will respect that. As long as you respect me and my PG-13, rated G, Y, whatever way of doing things. But that's just me as well. But the point is, come on. It's the Hell in a Cell match, and you end it match stoppage because you thought Seth was going too far. I'm sorry, but the point of a Hell in a Cell match is that anything can go. No disqualification. Someone has to win. Now, I still was hoping and thinking and praying and picking Seth Rollins. So, actually, I went 0-4 in this prediction for this pay-per-view. Or at least 0-4 in regards to the official picks. But either way, I went 0-4. Because I didn't go with Charlotte. I actually picked Sasha Banks, as I already said. So, I'm just being honest, Trust me, I bring it up enough when I do well in predictions. I'll bring it up when I do terrible. And I did for this pay-per-view. But the point is with the Hell in a Cell main event match, remember, this is the main event of your show. This is the Fiend Bray Wyatt, which I still say is a man, and obviously he is. But the character is very believable in a sense, and entertaining. I will say that, but it doesn't need to or even deserve to be WWE champion yet. Bray Wyatt's a former champion in general. And that also can never be taken away from him, even though I do think Bray Wyatt, in his own way, at least that version of Bray Wyatt, was overrated. The Fiend Bray Wyatt, I think a little bit differently, but I still have to see what WWE is going to be doing with this character moving forward if you have him and Seth Rollins in this match at Hell in a Cell, and in a match stoppage, if you understand what I'm saying. Now, for people that have subscribed to this channel for as long as you have, you know my thoughts in regards to Seth Rollins and Bray Wyatt, but specifically here with the Universal title match, could have been done a lot better. And I think, and I hope, that WWE has learned from it. But either way, I wanted to do this review, somewhat quick review, but review of the actual review of the show. And I'll probably title this on, like, Deep Thoughts on Hell in a Cell, or Apology Letter to Conrad of EPW Show, or something like that. But either way, I want to get an actual review so people can actually give their opinion on it. So hopefully you all enjoy this, or all even just, hopefully you guys just see this. If you guys watch this at all, whether for 10 seconds or for the whole 20 to 22 minutes, leave something in the comments. Either your actual thoughts on what I'm saying, or just a random phrase, sentence, maybe a Count Chocula reference. I don't know why I brought that up, but it's Halloween. I'm going to be getting them from the grocery department here soon, one of these days, because Halloween's awesome. And that's why I say, for me personally, the holidays are October 1, October 1st to January 1st, so Halloween can be part of the holidays, the holiday season. But that's just me. That's me. That's me. That's Steve V. K. Alright. For a second there, I didn't know if I was actually going to be able to do that, because, you know, DDP, Steve V. K. Not sounding as cool, but still. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Give your thoughts on it, in regards to anything I said, or about your thoughts in regards to pay-per-view in general. But yeah, Hell in a Cell in its own right was a big mess. But from that mess sparkles the total truth of awesomeness that is the draft. That is how things have been shaken up already, and how I hope things are to continue to shake up moving forward on Raw, USA Network, USA Network, and SmackDown on the Fox Network, in that battle. But in regard to Hell in a Cell on its own, I probably would give it a grade of a C-, though I am a nice guy. I don't fail really many things. As in, you know, as a grader. I don't really like to fail people. It's absolutely necessary in regards to grading. So, WB and Hell in a Cell, you get a C- grade, of me being very kind there. And for me, I would pick, for match of the night, would be Randy Orton versus Ali. I mean, that match was straight fire in its own right. So, anyways, hope you all have a great rest of your, and I know Conrad and others might be surprised I didn't pick Charlotte match because she won the title, but I just think that Ali-Randy Orton match, even though it wasn't no title on the line, of course, they both went out there, brought it, and stole the show, in my opinion. So, anyways, welcome to subscribe to the channel, share this video, right? Copy the link on the top, put it in a tweet, hit tweet or hit send, and boom, you shared it. I don't know why I'm giving a quick tutorial on how to do it, but hope some of you do. Or retweet my tweet in regards to when I share it on my Twitter handle in the big giant group thread. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, guys. We'll see you in my next video, which probably will actually be a live video using StreamYard. Again, I think that stranger that told me about StreamYard when I was looking for a new place, a new home for my podcast after Google Hangouts ended their relationship with YouTube and whatever that was. So I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next video. And above all else, as always, take care.